Okay, so hello everyone and welcome back. So this is most probably our last session on value of supply. Okay, so till last session we did the air travel booking where we read that if agent is booking domestic flight, then 5% of his, and if international flight, 10% of it becomes the value of supply. Now we are going to read 32(4), sub-rule 4, which says special provision relating to determination of value of service in relation to life insurance business. Okay, so simply, so they're saying that life varies with the nature of insurance policy. The details are as follows. So, policy with dual risk benefit of coverage and investments means this is nothing but money back policy. Okay, so here the taxable value will be gross. See, gross premium charged less amount allocated for investment or savings if such allocation is intimated to the policyholder at the time of collection of the premium. Correct. So suppose for an example, if you take a money back policy of 1 lakh rupees, okay, and your sum assured is say for example 25 lakh, okay, and you know that in this 1 lakh 10,000 is my risk coverage and 90,000 is my investment. If you know, if this is intimated to you, then what shall be that gross premium charge less amount allocated. So here it will be 1 lakh minus 90,000. Correct. So the taxable value will be 10,000. Correct. That's what they have said. Yes. And they're saying that if it is single premium annuity policy, then it is nothing but term policy. If you don't know the difference between money back and term policy, we'll discuss that some other days. Okay. That's a different topic to be discussed. Okay, so for it, what is the taxable value? The taxable value will be 10% of the single premium charged from the policyholder, whether allocation for investment of saving is intimated to the policyholder. Okay, so single premium annuity policy is nothing but you pay for a single premium annually. Okay, and here it is also so okay. My mistake. It's also a kind of money back only, but here is that you are paying it on a single annual payment. Okay, here it is about annual payment, and here is that every year you are paying. Correct. So if there is any annual premium, say for example, okay, to form an example, let's take previous example only. Okay, previous example only. So 1 lakh you are depositing per year. Okay, so in full year, and here the example would have been like this. Say, they're saying gross premium. No? So say suppose you're depositing 10,000 per month. Okay, so in that case, what is the gross in the year? It is 1,20,000. Okay, now you allocate it if you know it. If you not, then we'll come on to with other cases. We'll see that what other cases say. Okay, and here is that you are paying yearly, so 1 lakh rupees. Okay, so if you know, if you don't know, that's not an issue. This whole that the amount you are paying in a year, that is 1 lakh, 10% of that single premium charge from the policy. That becomes the value of supply. Okay, and they're saying other cases, term policy and n number of policies are there. Okay, what is the? They're saying that for the first year of the premium charge, it is 25% of the first year, and from the subsequent year, it is 12.5%. Okay. Now, for example, let's say that you are depositing 10,000 per year. Okay. So, what will be the taxability? For first year, it will be 25%. Correct. For second year, it will be 10,000 plus 12.5%. And for third year, it will be 10,000 into again 12.5%. So on, so on, so on. Okay. So if in the question says that this is the first year, okay, and it is not that single premium or dual risk coverage, okay, then in that case, just if nothing is said, assume it to be the first year, so direct 25%, and if it is says that it is not a first year, it's second year, third year, whatever it is, then 12.5%. Okay, and policy with only risk cover, it is again simple. The term policy only taxable value will be inter premium charge from the policy holder. So in this case, the whole 10,000 amount will be Sharjah. Okay, so I know that a question can come in your mind. अच्छा, how to identify sir which to use? Correct. बेसिक कॉमन क्वेश्चन. ठीक है, इतने सारे तो प्लान है सर, किस पे क्या इस्तेमाल करें. ठीक है, तो ये जब आप पढ़िएगा ना तो आपको समझ में आएगा. अगर पढ़ के लगता है कि डुअल कवरेज है, तो उस केस में अगर आपको पता है कि कितना इन्वेस्टमेंट है और कितना रिस्क कवरेज है, तब तो आप ये अप्लाई करिएगा कि ग्रॉस में से इन्वेस्टमेंट डिडक्ट कर दीजिए. अगर आपको नहीं पता ना, तो आपको फिर अदर केस में आना पड़ेगा. तो आप पहले साल 25%, सब्सिक्वेंट ईयर्स में 12.5%. ठीक है, और अगर बोल दे कि डुअल कवरेज में ऐसे लाइन आपको मिल जाएगी, सिंगल प्रीमियम एन्युटी पॉलिसी है, तो उस केस में 10% ऑफ जो पेमेंट होगा उसका 10%. और अगर कुछ ना बोले तो आप हमेशा ये समझिए कि सिर्फ रिस्क कवरेज की बात है, तो जितना प्रीमियम दे रहे उतना पूरा टैक्स होगा. करेक्ट? यस
Shivam, in the first case, policy with dual benefits.
Yes, one at a time. Yeah, Himanshu,
in the first case of gross premium charge, less amount allocated for investment savings. So suppose I'm paying 1 lakh for premium for dual benefit, right? So policy holder will declare that out of 1 lakh, how much they are going to invest and how much they are covering for this.
The companies in which are investing now, generally what happens, they do not inform you that what is the investment. If they inform you, then this is the policy. Then you have to apply this. That from the gross 1 lakh, whatever the investment amount deducted, whatever rest remains, that becomes taxable value. But if you don't know, then what we will do? So we'll do 25% for the first year, and for the subsequent years 12.5%.
Okay.
हाँ, रुचि बताइए.
सर वो जो लास्ट वाला है ना, पॉलिसी विद ओनली रिस्क कवर,
तो
सर उसमें अगर हम टैक्सेबल वैल्यू जो इंटायर प्रीमियम है, अगर 1 लाख का प्रीमियम हुआ तो
नहीं, जो रिस्क कवर होगा ना उसमें 1 लाख तक अमाउंट जाएगा.
इतना प्रीमियम होगा ही नहीं,
उतना होगा ही. फिर वो 10, 15, 20,000 भी ज्यादा होगा शायद, और बल्कि 10,000 भी ज्यादा ही है. हाँ, पूरा टैक्सेबल हो जाएगा. हाँ, तो फिर तो रिस्क कवरेज की बात है ना. आप ऊपर से जितने सारे एग्जांपल्स देखिए जो मैंने आपको थोड़ी देर पहले समझाया, उसमें आपको क्या लग रहा है, इसमें ये क्या निकाल दे रहे, इन्वेस्टमेंट वाला अमाउंट निकाल दे रहे, सिर्फ आपका रिस्क कवरेज ले रहे. तो जब रिस्क कवरेज ही है तो फिर उसमें से हटाने का क्या, तो फिर पूरा अमाउंट हो जाएगा. 1-2 इलस्ट्रेशन देखते हैं, क्लियर हो जाएगा. ठीक है, अभी थोड़ा कंफ्यूजिंग लग सकता है कहाँ पे क्या अप्लाई करूंगी सर, वो एग्जांपल्स एंड प्रैक्टिस.
शिवम, ये जो सेकंड केस है सिंगल प्रीमियम एन्युटी पॉलिसी, ये ओनली इन्वेस्टमेंट पॉलिसी है विदाउट रिस्क कवर? नहीं,
ऐसी बात नहीं है. देखिए क्या होता है ना, नहीं, ये क्या होता है ना कि बहुत बार ऐसे प्रीमियम्स होते हैं जो आपको आप मंथली भी पे कर सकते हैं. करेक्ट? तो ये वाला मंथली कवर करता है. और एक होता है कि आप सालाना एक अमाउंट दे दो, हो गया, काम खत्म. ये सिंगल प्रीमियम एन्युटी पॉलिसी, इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि 25 लाख का कवरेज है तो आप एक बार में 20 लाख दे दो. ऐसा हो ही नहीं सकता ना, इलॉजिकल. तो आप साल में एक बार, ये पर ईयर है.
प्रीमियम मंथली और एनुअली, दैट इज डिफरेंट. I'm asking कि रिस्क कवर पॉलिसी है या इन्वेस्टमेंट पॉलिसी है, कंबाइंड है?
ये कंबाइंड पॉलिसी.
कंबाइंड
पॉलिसी, ये भी मनी बैक पॉलिसी. Okay, now let's see, I think only one example I'll give. Okay, so we'll see that example and we'll try to yes, Rekha, clear na? Yes, so silent.
She must be having.
No.
Okay,
because I'm having na.
You're
okay. Arihant Life Insurance Company, okay, ALICL, has charged gross premium of 180 lakh from policy holders with respect to life insurance policy in 2021, out of which 100 lakhs have been allocated for investment on behalf of policy holders. Compute the value of insurance service provided by ALICL. Now the conditions: if amount allocation investment has been initiated by to the policyholder at the time of supply of service. So here what will be value of service? Come on.
सर तो पहला वाला में तो डुअल वाला है ना, ये
80 lakh
80 lakh.
Correct. 80 lakhs. Okay, next one: if amount allocated for investment has not been intimated by so it's not given, so what will do?
It will be all 190.
80,000 no, 25%.
Why 80,000 का 25%? ये क्या बोल रहा है कि
80,000 से नहीं पूरा का
ये क्या बोल रहा है, क्वेश्चन अच्छे से पढ़िए, ग्रॉस प्रीमियम की बात कर रहा है। तो आपको क्या लगता है सिंगल
Yes,
सिंगल
sir.
सिंगल चार्ज है कि नहीं? और सिंगल चार्ज में हमने क्या रूल
यस
पढ़ा
सर,
हुआ था?
तो हो जाएगा 10% वाला, वही था ना सर?
लगाइए बुक में क्या दिया है तब तक। यस
18 लाख। हाँ 18 लाख।
I
10%
did not,
वाला ना,
I did not got this second point.
यस यस
बाद
जस्ट अ
वाले पे।
सेकंड, आई आल्सो हैव अ
No, second 10% it will work. Yeah.
हाँ तो 18
I
लाख।
also feel the same, but in the book what they have done, they have taken 25% for first year and 12.5% for the subsequent years.
सर उसमें
This
सिंगल
this is
प्रीमियम एन्युटी पॉलिसी।
ये एक वर्ड है, लेकिन सिंगल प्रीमियम एन्युटी मतलब ये होता है कि सालाना एक बार जो पेमेंट हो। ओके 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 ओके, इट विल बी
मुझे भी
दिस वन।
इसमें
व्हाई?
थर्ड वाला ही लगा
Because
सर, अदर
I
केसेस।
only told you that
Yes, sir.
single premium annuity means per year payment. Okay, and they're saying gross payment means it's not single one and it's not monthly one also. So it falls under other cases. So 12
That's why sir
for
I
first,
told you
correct, you are correct, madam.
25% and the other are 12.5%.
For 12.5. Okay. If gross premium charged by ASL is only towards the risk cover, then
सर
Yeah.
टोटल
100%, 180 lakhs.
ये लास्ट वाला है।
180 lakhs will become
Yes, sir.
fully
Chargeable.
taxable. And what the note
Shivam,
is given?
I didn't guess
Yes, sir.
second case. Miss,
Second
why
Even I
case-
did not understood second point.
Okay,
why
second
not
one is
10%?
what simple. They have said that this intimation had not been given of 100 lakhs. Correct. So what we have got, we have only got the gross premium of 180 lakhs. We don't know it is monthly calculated, it is yearly calculated. If monthly calculated, then we would have wanted to this one, correct? But at
10%.
here, but this also we cannot apply. Why? Because it is not intimated. So we come to other case, correct? And suppose if whole year amount is also saying that it is charged yearly, then also we don't know because they have not informed us. So it falls under other cases. And other cases, what was the case?
25% in the first year and 12.5% the remaining.
Why it is falling under other cases? Because informations are missing. Correct.
That it
Why?
is monthly or annually.
We don't know. Na? With just reading the example, we cannot guess what it is. So it is other case. That is how we need to solve. And maximum
It will be
cases,
annually, then 25%.
then no, it will be
No,
if
sorry,
it is
10%.
annually, then 10%.
10%.
10% of single premium charge. This per year. And here we don't know it is single charge, monthly charge, how it is charged. No information. So we make it better. Correct. And third one, he said that 180 lakhs. Correct.
And word में पूरा।
Yes, 180 lakhs full. Correct. See, these things are like this. With more and more of practice and more of questions, you'll be okay. And I'll definitely find out some questions and will provide you. Okay, that will clear your doubt and my doubt as well. Okay, so
So there is a question in our mat also.
that is it.
मतलब हम लोग के मैथ में भी सेम क्वेश्चन।
Okay, so let's continue with 32.5. Okay, now again to remind you that we are doing rule 32. Okay, and we have done 4 sub rules. Okay, first one was currency and all. Okay, second one was related to what was the second one related to? One was air traveling. Air.
वाला
Okay, 32 one was nothing. 32 was currency. 3 was air ticket, means traveling agent, booking
ट्रेवल
agent. Fourth one was life insurance. Now fifth we are into second hand goods. Okay, so first before starting now we have to know, we have to keep an eye on something regarding the second hand goods. Okay. second hand goods. Now, okay, you guys answer me. Okay, what do you think that at what value can we get? Okay, let's take an example of a car, okay, which has been used for more than 10 plus years. Now, at means when it was when someone purchased it, okay, it costed around, say for example, of 15 lakh rupees. Now, what do you think that? See, I am a second hand dealer, correct? So I have to buy this car. So what do you think? What price I will get?
I think
What will-
we should consider the book value, means considering the depreciation rate and all that. That will be more
No. Don't go into that detail. Just in general, let's take it. Say 2 lakh, 3 lakh.
It will be 2 or 1.5.
Okay, let's take it to 2 lakh. Now, what do you think that I can sell and get from it? What do you think? At what value I can sell it? Hardly
3 lakhs.
3 lakhs.
Yeah.
Correct. Hardly 3 lakhs. Okay. Now I'm showing you the taxability of it. So I have sold it at 3 lakhs. Correct. For suppose GST is 28%. What will be the GST upon it?
84,000.
84,000. Okay. So 3 lakh 84,000 is what I am going to. Now, do you think that this 2 lakh car will be sold at 3 lakh 84,000?
No.
You said
No.
that hardly 3 lakh.
No.
No. 3
3
lakhs
lakh
including
will
GST.
be
Including GST. Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted. So what I'm saying that this is including GST. So if
Yeah.
I exclude the GST amount of 84,000, what is left? What
2
is
lakh
left?
34,000. 2, 3,
2
4,
lakh-
3,
2 lakh
7,
16,000.
No,
3, 7,
34,375.
75. Yeah.
Now you see, I purchased something at a value of 2 lakh, and what I received after sale is 2 lakh 34 after depositing the tax to the government. Okay. Now see, okay, this example has not been formed as what I thought. Okay, let's see that. Say 2 lakh car, okay, 15 lakh car after 10 years, purchasing it for 2 lakh, selling price 3 lakh. I also don't think that is possible. Okay, I'll say that hardly it will go to 2.5. What I am trying to depict, I'll just confirm it. 2 lakh 50,000. Now reduce this. What is the amount? Will be 2 lakh 50,000. It will be 45,000. Correct. If I take 40, it will be 2 lakh 5,000. Now see, do you think that my second hand business will work if I earn a profit of 5,000 only? No, it won't work. Correct? It won't work. And that's what government does know this. And see what I'm saying now. So it might be possible to whom I am selling. Okay, it might be unregistered, and I might be registered. Correct. So government also knew this, that for second hand things should have been some different. So what rules government has made it? Government said that for second hand, what we will do, you will take only the profit value. Profit value. What is that profit value? Suppose if I am selling it at 2 lakh, if I'm buying it at 2 lakh, I'm selling at 2 lakh 50. So here the value of supply will only be 50,000. And on it, the applicable GST rate will be allowed, whatever it is. Okay, for second hand, I think it's 14% or something like that, not 28% for sure. So that's what is taxability. Okay, and that's what we are going to read. Now see, now compare the words, you'll get it that why I came into the story. Normally, GST is charged on the transaction value of the goods. However, in respect of second-hand goods, a person dealing in such goods may be allowed to pay tax on the margin. That is the difference between the value which goods are supplied and at the price at which goods are purchased. If ITC is not available, what they're saying, if ITC is not available. Suppose now whole scenario will change. Now whole scenario will change. Suppose I bought it for price which I paid was 2 lakh. Okay, and let's assume the GST which I paid was 10,000. So what amount I paid? 2 lakh 10,000. And suppose if I bought it from, means I purchased it. My purchase from a registered dealer. So whatever tax I would have given there, I would have taken ITC.
Yeah.
Correct. So effectively, my price would have become 2 lakh. Correct. Now, if I sell it at, say, for example, what example I can say? Just a second. Let me think once. Okay. No, this won't work. This won't work. This will. Give me one more second. Okay. And if there is no margin, no GST is charged for the supply. They're saying that difference will be allowed if no ITC is available. Why they're saying this? I'll come to it. Okay. Just let it get processed a bit. Okay. I'll frame example. Okay. I'm parking this one. Okay. But simple meaning is that if ITC is not available, then yes, the difference between the purchase and the sale price will become the value of supply. But if ITC is available, then things will be different. What it will be, I'll come to it. Don't worry. Now see, when ITC is not available, then it is called as margin scheme, because we are taking the value on the margin. The margin is value selling price minus purchase price. If selling price is more than purchase price, ignore the negative line. Correct. If I purchase it at 2 lakh and I'm selling at 1.5 lakh, it's already a loss for me. Correct. And one more thing, CGST and second hand goods received from unregistered supplier is exempt. Okay. So if ITC is not available, that's also not a big deal. But if ITC is available, normal valuation as per applicable provision. Okay. Okay, you got it now, that what actually will become the value of supply. Okay. Regarding the concept point, why ITC's part is there, just give me some time. Okay. Now let's try to frame that example. I say that suppose I have purchased it for 2,50,000. Okay, it is inclusive of GST. Okay. Now suppose the GST amount which I paid was 50,000. Correct. Which I paid was 50,000. Okay. So what exactly is the value for me? It's 2 lakh. Why? Because this 50,000 I'm getting the ITC of it. Correct. Now, okay, now I've got it. If the reason, if this ITC I've claimed 50,000 ITC on 2,50,000. Now, don't you think that if I sell it as 2,05,000, I have to collect the whole tax, whatever it is? And now, how can we trade at marginal? Because you have already taken credit of 50,000 in respect of this 2 lakh. Now, if you're selling this 2 lakh product, then government will incur loss. Correct or not? Yes. Come up.
Sir.
Sure, can you repeat?
Yes, I'm coming. So suppose this is A and I'm talking about him. He's a second-hand dealer. Okay, and here it is B. So A purchased a second-hand car for a value of say 2 lakh. Okay, plus 10,000 GST. Correct, means 2 lakh 10,000. So for me, what is its value? Its value is 2 lakh. Why 2 lakh?
Yes,
because 10,000 I'm getting the ITC.
ITC.
Why I got that ITC? Respect of this 2 lakh. Correct. So government has allowed a credit of me. So on my outward supply, why I am taking the ITC? Because on my outward supply, I will pay the tax. ITC's rule is simple, na? Why do we take the credit of ITC? Because on our outward supply, we are going to collect tax.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Or on our input purchase, or on our purchase, we have paid tax, and on our output also will pay tax. So we'll take the credit of it. Now, if you have taken the credit for this amount, how can you think that if you sell it at 2,05,000, government will charge tax of only 5,000? Is it possible? Is it possible for the government? No, it is not. So that's why they said that if ITC is not available, they will trade at this amount, and this is called margin scheme. And if you have taken ITC, then no such issues. 2,05,000 plus whatever applicable GST is there, you have to collect it. So for that, your transaction value will become the value of supply.
So then
And
we
if
add 10,000 more, 2,05,000.
10,000 नहीं, जो भी एप्लीकेबल रेट जीएसटी होगा वही बात है। ऐसा तो देखिए, अब 2 लाख पे 10,000 था तो फॉर एग्जांपल यहाँ तो फॉर एग्जांपल 10,000 से ज्यादा होगा, 10,200 होगा फॉर एग्जांपल प्रोपोर्शनेट अमाउंट। तो इतना जब हम कलेक्ट करेंगे तो ये तो हमको गवर्नमेंट को जमा करना पड़ेगा ना, क्योंकि गवर्नमेंट ने आपका 10,000 छोड़ा था तो यहाँ से 10,000 फिर थोड़ी ना छोड़ेगी। गवर्नमेंट को तो ये पैसा चाहिए ना।
Yes, sir.
आईटीसी गवर्नमेंट क्यों देती है कि चलो ठीक है आप ले लो, लेकिन आप बेचोगे तो मैं आपसे ले लूंगी। तो आप बोल रहे हो सर मैं बेचूंगा तो मार्जिन पे दूंगा। अब मार्जिन पे 5 मतलब 10% पकड़ा था ना हिसाब से, 2 लाख
Yes, sir.
10,000 नहीं 5% पकड़ा।
नहीं 5%.
तो अगर 5,000 का मैं 5% करने जाऊं तो ये तो सिर्फ 250 रुपए होते हैं। गवर्नमेंट को मिलने चाहिए तो 10,000, गवर्नमेंट को मिले 250 रुपए। गवर्नमेंट जूते खोल के मारेगी। ठीक है, आपके साथ भी होता तो आप भी मारते, अरे 10,000 नहीं दिया 250 दे रहे, बच्चा समझा लॉलीपॉप दे रहे मेरे। तो गवर्नमेंट वही बोलता है अगर आईटीसी ले रहे हो ना बेटा तो पूरा अमाउंट दो, और आईटीसी नहीं ले रहे हो तो ठीक है फिर आपके लिए हम मार्जिन रेट पकड़ेंगे।
Yes, sir.
Okay, just give me a second. Okay, so now sub rule 5, which says about old and used motor vehicle. See, the law is that, okay, again ITC law is there. Okay, now see, suppose this OCL, okay, OCL, Jairam sir is the owner, correct? Now suppose if Jairam sir purchase furniture, okay, from OCLS fund, and if he use it for personal purpose, don't you think it is taxable? Don't you think it is personal or a personal person? Don't you think it is taxable?
Yes, it will be taxable.
It will be taxable. Why? Because Jairam sir must have taken ITC of it. If not Jairam sir, then I would have definitely taken ITC. Correct. So it is so ITC has been taken by OCL, but he is using for personal purpose, so it is taxable. Correct. Now let's take an example. Jairam sir purchased a car. Okay. Who clapped? So happy. Okay. So Jairam sir purchased the car. Okay. One more thing, that whatever GST you pay on the car, na ITC is not available.
For business as well.
Huh? No.
For business.
For business, personal में ITC कहाँ मिलता है? तो आप क्या बिजनेस पूछ रहे हो? अब घर के लिए खरीद तो ट्रांसपोर्ट अलग चीज है ना, ट्रांसपोर्ट इज अ डिफरेंट थिंग. Okay, and I am specifically talking about car because in exemption 17(5) we'll read that ITC on car are blocked. So what happens if you purchase a car and if you use it for personal purpose, do you think it is taxable now or not?
No, sir.
No, not taxable. Correct? Not taxable. And this is the law. Sub rule 5 says that if any office equipment has been used for personal purpose, and on that equipment, if ITC has been claimed, then it is taxable, and if ITC is not claimed, it is not taxable. You got the law?
Anything for of business.
Huh? What?
Anything that was purchased for the further headings of business, and that purpose we take ITC.
Correct.
Yeah, that is the technical definition of ITC.
Clear hai na?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Okay. So see, in section 32 we know that how do we calculate income tax, that if you remember, consideration received minus depreciated value of asset on the date of transfer. Correct. Consideration, if consideration is more than depreciation, then in that case ignore the if consideration is less than the depreciation, then ignore the negative value. And in other case, if it is higher, then that is taxable. And in other case, if selling price minus purchase price, if selling price is less than purchase price, then ignore the negative value. This is simple. But when ITC is available, then what is true? when at a normal valuation as per other applicable provisions. So what is the normal valuations? Whatever is the transaction value or whatever it is, calculate and purchase tax deposit tax. Correct. Purchase of value of supply of repossessed or a defaulting from a defaulting borrower. Okay, this is not at all important, but yes, we'll go through that. Okay, so it says that if defaulting borrower is unregistered, then purchase value will be the purchase price in the hands of such borrower reduced by 5% from every quarter or part thereof between date of purchase and date of disposal by the person making such repossession. And if default borrower is registered, then the repossessing lender agency will discharge GST at the time of supply value without any reduction from actual or notional purchase value. Okay, this is not there in our math, but what actually they're saying, I'll explain it. They're saying that if he is unregistered, then purchase price in the hands of the borrower reduced by 5% for every quarter or part thereof between. Because why? Because he is a defaulting borrower. So for how many part he has made default? Okay, for each quarter or every part, by however the question says, reduce the value by 5%, 5%, 5%. Okay, that will be the value of supply. And if he is a registered, then the repossessing lender have to discharge the GST. Okay, at that case, there will be no reduction. Okay, if you got it little bit, that's okay. It's not there in our CMA, in our syllabus. So simple is that used old and used motor vehicle, if ITC is claimed, correct, then the sale value, and if ITC is not claimed, sorry, old and used motor vehicle, okay, in that case, if ITC is availed on that asset and that is being used for personal purpose, then yes, GST will be levied, and if not, GST won't be levied. And exception is that on car, ITCs are blocked. Okay, so for car, don't try to see ITC था नहीं था, कार पे ब्लॉक होता है, तो क्वेश्चन भी नहीं मेंशन करेगा कि ब्लॉक कि लिया है नहीं लिया. Correct. Now, special rule regarding the voucher, stamp, coupons, and tokens. Voucher, coupons, tokens, and stamp. With the word name voucher, I remember the face of Himanshu. Okay, the simple thing is that we have already discussed a lot. Okay, so see, voucher start karo. Okay, so simple is that. Suppose I got a voucher for, and even I have did this. Okay, I have purchased vouchers of Domino's and all for Paytm. Okay, suppose I have purchased a voucher for 2,700, and with this I can go to Domino's. Okay, and I can purchase. I can make a purchase of a pizza up to 3,500. Let's see. Okay, so what do you think that government wants tax on what amount? The amount which we are paying or the amount which we are actually using it?
3,500.
3,500, and that's the rule. So this will become the value of supply. Okay, but if you see now, I can counter government over here. How? If you remember the first thing which we read over here, that if supplier and recipient are unrelated and price is the sole consideration, then transaction value. Okay, so from Paytm I am purchasing this voucher, correct? I am the recipient, Paytm is the supplier, we are not related, correct? And price is the sole consideration. Don't you think this value should have been charged? Just to take more tax, government itself has crossed, it has gone over its law. Whatever it has said, it has gone over of. Okay, so value of supply will be the amount which we are actually redeeming. Okay, now see, if 1,500 coupon, if 1,500 worth of meal coupons are supplied by a taxable person, the value of supply of such coupon under GST law will also be 1,500. But they're saying that 1,500 worth of meal. It might be possible that the vouchers are supplied at 1,200, 1,000, whatever. Worth of means it can be redeemed to 1,500. So value will be 1,500. Yes. But it na. Now they're saying special provision relating to determination of value of service provided by a notified service provider between distinct persons. Between who is distinct person? Now we know it very detailed. The value of taxable service provided by notified class of service providers without consideration between distinct person, okay, is deemed to be nil if ITC is available. What they're saying, if you remember distinct person, there we read that if there's no consideration as well and ITC is charged, so it is deemed to be a supply. Correct. And they have said notified service providers. And see what it is saying in the last line, no such service has been notified so far. So this rule has no existence. Because no service has been notified. Now, how can I give you the example? That if this happens, then I also don't know what service it will be. So it is a, I can say this is a Focatiya section rule. Okay. Clear? Any doubt till this point?
So,
Yes, Rekha, Himanshu, anything? Nothing, no? Now, rule 33. One disclaimer, rule 33, I won't read it from the book. Okay, this is very, very big. This is very, very big. Okay, but yes, what they are saying, we'll read that and after that we'll solve the illustration. And this is the last rule. Taking here the case of pure agent. Pure agent means the one who is not impure. So who is the pure agent? Pure agent is the one. Okay. Let's first take an example. Suppose it is the name of the firm where I work. Okay, suppose we are providing an audit service. Okay, say for example to OCMA. Okay, so what is the fees? So let's say for example, fees is 50,000. Okay, 50,000 plus applicable GST. Okay. Now, what happened now? OCLA is in Bangalore. Okay, and JCC and company is in say for example it is in Kolkata. Okay. Now they're contracting us. That means we need to visit Bangalore. Okay. So what OCLA said to us now? So see, this is a rule as well that if you go for audit and all, so all of the expenses are of client only. Okay, we have to pay nothing. So our cost of traveling, okay, hotel, food, everything will be taken care by OCLA. Correct. And what OCLA is saying is to us that you incur it now. Okay. Incur it now. Okay. Because if I book a ticket, plane ticket, it might not be according to as you need it. Okay, hotels or food, whatever you want. So you what you do, you incur it yourself and I'll reimburse you. Okay. Let's say for the example, our cost came 49,231. Exact cost. It has came. Okay. And I handed over this bill to OCL. So what do you think that what I will charge to him? What I will charge? I will charge my fees 50,000. Okay. I'll charge 18% GST on it. What is 18% of 50,000? 9,000. Plus I'll charge this expense. Correct. I'll charge this amount as well. No?
Yes.
Do you think I have to pay tax on this as well?
No,
Why no?
it's a
This is
reimbursement.
the reimbursement, yeah.
Reimbursement. And you know what I did now, this is an what example of pure agent. Means excuse me, this is an example of pure agent. What I did I charge anything extra to OCL? No. Yeah, I might have incurred the expenses on behalf of him, but I haven't charged anything extra. And what do you think? Whatever this cost I have incurred, bill on whose name I would have issued the bill? My name or OCL? I would have issued the bill on the name of OCL. If I would have issued this bill on name of JCC, then you remember principal and agent relationship. So here, so it will be like I am taking the services, correct? And after that, he is reimbursing me. So this will be another transaction and this will be another transaction. Then deemed supply. If you remember, on your own bill, that if agent issues the bill on his own name, that time principal agent supply is also taxable. And what is that pure agent? That who merely act as a agent, means I am not charging anything. Okay, now this example I cannot give that what I am actually charging, but let's say for example, okay, I am providing construction services, correct? And suppose I had a dealing with Himanshu. Okay, Himanshu said that he need a 10 feet flat, 10 foot, sorry, 10, okay, 10 floors flat. Okay. So I said him that yes, this much required, and our contract is ready, and now working on it. And suddenly there is a shortage of cement. Say, for example, 200 kgs of cement. I need it on an urgent basis. So I called Himanshu that yes, Himanshu, मुझे ये cement चाहिए 200 किलो. So he said that अरे मैं तो ऑफिस में हूँ, आप एक काम करो, आप मंगवा लो, मैं reimburse कर दूँगा. Correct? What he said, आप मंगा लो, मैं reimburse कर दूँगा. So what options are available to me? Either that I will purchase that, but I'll send that bill to Himanshu. Correct? And what is this? This is pure agent. Or what I would have done? I would have done that I would have purchased on my name. Say if I would have incurred a cost of 50,000, correct? And I have made the bill on my name, and I have sent 52,000 bill to Himanshu. Do you think that it is a service of pure agent? No, it is not. Where it was the service of pure agent, where I merely acted as an agent, I purchased the cement because I needed it on an immediate basis, and the bill was on the name of Himanshu. This is the example of pure agent. So government says that wherever there will be a pure agent case, at that places,
Bill is in the name of directly the principal, then that will
not attract any GST. This amount
Okay.
will not attract any GST. There will be no. So here the value of service will only be 50,000. Correct. Now, if I just modify this example a bit. Now, if I do modify, I say that I incurred an expenditure of, say, for example, of 48,000. Okay, and bill was in the name of JCC, and what I issued to him was 50,000. Now, what will be the invoice? My invoice will be fees plus expenses plus 18% GST on 1 lakh. So it will be this also become a value of service, because here it is not a service of pure agent, because I too am providing such services to him. I am charging something extra for him. This charging example is a bit to explain you that what is pure, what is impure. But the construction one, okay, I purchased 200 kgs. I purchased 200 kgs of cement. Okay, say for 48,000. Okay, and bill was on my own name. Okay, but what I did issued one more bill. Okay, to Himanshu. Okay, of rupees 50,000. So this is another supply, and this is another supply. So along with my construction fees, this will also be included, and GST will be charged. Is it very clear or not? Yes.
Yes, it's clear, Shiva.
Yes, so
Correct. Now we'll see this example, and this reading partner, I'll leave it to you. You read it. If you find it difficult, I'll help you. But that's all. That is all. But see this line. Expenditure and cost incurred by the supplier as a pure agent of the recipient of supply of service has to be excluded from the value because it is on behalf of as a pure agent. Okay. Now let's read this example. A is an importer, B is a custom broker. A approaches to B for custom clearance work in respect of an import consignment. The clearance of import consignment and delivery of consignment to A would also require taking services of transporter. So A also authorized B to incur expenditure on his behalf for procuring the services of a transporter and agrees to reimburse B for the transportation cost of actuals. So A is an importer, B is a custom broker. A is saying B that kya aap do help me out to fill out all the custom duty works. So B said yes, I'll do it. And B said that I'll also need the help of a transporter. A said that please you do the expenses on my behalf, I'll reimburse it. Here B is providing custom broker service to A, which would be on principal to principal basis. The ancillary service of transportation is procured by B on behalf of A as a pure agent, and the expenses incurred by B on transportation should not form a part of value of custom broker service provided by B to A. Thus, in sum and substance, the relevance of the pure broker, pure agent concept in GST. As simple as that, whatever he has reimbursed, okay, he will reimburse him, and that amount would not attract any tax. That won't be added in the value of supply. Only the brokerage service, custom broker service, which is providing, that will only attract the GST rate. Means that will only attract GST. Yes. Yes, everybody.
Yes, Shivam, got it.
Ruchi, Himanshu.
What is the pure can be determined?
Its voice is breaking down too much.
I'm saying main catch for getting that is the case of pure agent.
Yes.
No, what is the main catch? Main point to understand
Main
that?
catch is that बिल किसके नाम पे है और जो मैं कर रहा हूँ क्या मैं एक्स्ट्रा चार्ज कर रहा हूँ कि नहीं प्रिंसिपल से या रेसिपिएंट जिसके भी बिहाफ पे क्या उससे मैं एक्स्ट्रा चार्ज कर रहा हूँ और क्या बिल मेरे नाम पे है
अगर बिल एजेंट के नाम पे बट एक्स्ट्रा चार्ज नहीं कर रहे
तो फिर भी सप्लाई फिर भी
जीएसटी देना है।
हाँ क्योंकि सप्लाई ऑन प्रिंसिपल बिहाफ तो नहीं है ना तब तो ओन बिहाफ हो गया तब तो 7(1) वो लग जाएगा शेड्यूल 1 लग जाएगा शेड्यूल 1 एंट्री 4 प्रिंसिपल टू एजेंट एजेंट टू प्रिंसिपल सप्लाई ऑन ओन बिहाफ no consideration then also supply GST will attract. So see now here is some beautiful examples are given. Okay, to all the recorded ones this PDF is already provided in the group. Do collect it from there and try to solve the illustrations. These all are very simple. If you feel any issue, so feel free to ping me out. We'll discuss it out. So that's all. It ends our value of supply part. And from the next session, I might start ITC or exemption, whatever it will be. I'll inform you. Okay, beforehand. So today till this much. Thank you, everyone.